Look, now I got you, but I just need you to. What's the message that you're giving? Yo, dog, you got shot 20 times, right? You got shot 20 times, and the world is crazy right now. What's your message?
You gotta believe in something. You gotta believe in something, man. You gotta believe. You gotta have that positive mind. Whatever you believe in, be positive of what you're doing and all. Because when you be positive, it's gonna come back greater than what you expect. Like by you being positive and focus on the positive and don't even worry about the negative and leave that negativity alone, you gonna see what's great is gonna happen to you. Or not only that, you gonna see the blessings come out.
I take you all around these parts, boy. Let's take a ride. Yeah, I put that on Wayne, that's on Shade of God. 12 o'clock on Banshees, that's how we making time. You might see squads, cause bikes bring bonds. I'm like, they gotta know the boys from Harlem to Baltimore. You can hear the rent by the plastic scraping on the floor. I'm trying to show them more than posting at that corner store. You just gotta hit the gas, homie, all in all. I know this bike life, I know what this life like. I'm flipping that throttle, streets got me feeling like Mike. Right. I'm talking A5 to Cherry Hill. For years they heard about the stories and we legends still. Let's take a ride from my side to your side. Let's take this worldwide. Let's take a ride. Ooh, let's take a ride. Oh, this for Willie Wayne and this for Shay. Let's take a ride. Ooh, let's take a ride.
Deuce in my booth, Timberlands in the goose. Play me and I'ma shoot. Bullet aim at your roof. Bishop, I want these niggas on Joker time. Starving, I'ma hunt for mine. Focus, I be on my grind. Cross the line. Deuce in my booth, Timberlands in the goose. Play me and I'ma shoot. Bullet aim at your roof. Bishop, I want these niggas on Joker time. Starving, I'ma hunt for mine. Focus, I be on my grind. Cross the line. Hungry, I need this food. You better not make a move. Hey, you should play it smart or end up a dead fool. Cause trucks, I got my tool.
We back, nigga.
Yeah, where do we go?
We need some energy in this piece.
What kind of? We need a lot of energy.
We gotta get some energy in this
Last
piece.
time we had that dude from Connecticut, he had energy though.
Yeah, I got a shirt on.
That's a good one though.
Ah.
We'll get some new energy in. I know who we could get that got a lot of energy. People don't be sleeping on.
Who that?
Shawn.
Shawn?
Yeah.
He just coming back out too.
Where you at?
Man, hey Shawn, come
Shawn,
here.
let's go, man.
Welcome to Walmart. Yeah, we is open.
Okay, y'all got food.
Yeah, we got turkey, we got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, turkey. You name it. Yeah, Baltimore Banshee Killa. Shout out to the Baltimore Banshee Killa.
Don't start making a lot of noise, man.
Appreciate it. There you go, Shay.
Start up a little bit. Gotta be hostile with you a little bit, man. What's up with you, boy?
Man, I can't complain. I better not complain.
Introduce yourself to the public.
I go as Shawn, Baltimore Shawn, Baltimore Banshee Killa. I started out young. I got a lot of names, but the name I love the best is the Banshee Killa. Wayne gave me that one day when I came up his house, and we were just talking about bikes, Banshees, and all that. And I think I asked him for a name or something, and he was like, "I think you should go with Banshee Killa." I'm like, "You think so?" I'm like,
yeah. This was before everybody was calling themselves Banshee Killers, though.
Was he? Shawn was nominated too in the Bike Awards, right? Was you nominated, Banshee?
Yes, yeah, y'all came to my house basically. Like I was surprised. I mean, I was blessed.
Did he win?
Yes, sir, I won.
He won.
Yeah,
he won.
Oh, no, I ain't
no, he
won.
When he
no,
I know we
I ain't won.
But you was nominated.
I was definitely glad to be nominated, though.
Yeah, he was nominated.
I mean, at the first,
right?
Bike Life.
Yeah. You was nominated. You was nominated.
So that was a blessing.
Right.
So I thank God for that. I mean, I thank God for y'all helping me out. You know what I mean? I appreciate it.
Let's go back to the beginning of Shawn.
Yeah, let's go there.
Shawn that was on a dirt bike.
Oh, you talking about with the turban?
With the what?
Man,
the turban?
I had like an orange. Crazy, I got orange. I had an orange turban.
Speak up a little bit.
Looking like I'm from Arab or somewhere. You know, that bike was like 3 different type of bikes, wasn't it?
Was it a hoopty?
What you?
Man, that
motherfucker was a CR.
That shit was a CRMX.
A YZ. 125. What else we called it? It was something else.
Had a little bit of
That shit was put together.
I wrapped it up with a yellow rope.
Oh, what?
I would agree to say that, and yet it had string holding it together.
To the subframe, I was young. I just wanted.
You just wanted to go outside.
It was a thrill. I was just loving to be around bikes. I mean, coming from a city where I come from, we don't have nothing. So just by being around bikes was the most positive thing that we can have, and we can come together as one. So I was all with it.
So you said, I'm going to wrap this up with rope.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up with rope. I did good too.
It lasted.
Definitely.
Damn.
Motherfucker lasted. That bitch was running.
Ain't break down.
It is what it is.
Did Wayne fix it for you?
He fixed something on there because I had to come up his house. That's why we found out.
You know he an asshole. Though. He probably, man, what is it, man?
What the hell, boy?
He probably was a little disappointed, but he just knew. He knew what my heart was.
Yeah,
at the time. Yeah, man.
Y'all might know Shawn had he had a little part in the 12 O'Clock Boy documentary.
Yeah.
A little spotlight in there.
Yeah, that was a good part, I believe, because I was telling someone, like, I started off young, and I started off around my father friend, and it was like, I was like probably 8, 7 years old, or maybe 6, and I just had this little nervous vibe that I wanted to hop on this bike up Park Heights, up Zone 15, I mean, around Queensbury Garrison, but little there, I don't say who it is, because everybody know, you know, just like this, I never said who it was, but if you ever know whoever started you off, you're going to always remember the person. It's just like when he gave me that ride that day, because I fell on the bike with my cousin. We was like 2 young kids, and we fell on the Park High School basketball field. So the person who rolled me had to ride me. So when he rolled me, I just hold on him tight, you know what I mean? You put your ear to the left or the right, on that back. I just went with it. He just, man, I just think, felt so good. I got off it. It was like one of the best days of my life, and I never looked it back because I went home, the window open, late night, looking at the sky. Only thing I keep thinking about is bikes.
I want a bike.
Bikes every Sunday, and then I was living around Crestfield Court at that time, so I was around like 95, like 94, 95. I can go way back sometimes.
Right now, you go as far back as you can go. I mean, it don't matter.
I go way back.
So basically, you just had a major passion from bikes when you were super young.
Young, not that. It's a lot of people. Ltar, Wayne. You got people that used to ride horses. Cause I used to ride horses too.
Right.
So
right.
You know, involved in
all ride the horses. Yeah.
So it's a person. A lot of Arabs rode bikes, and that amazed me to come around on horses. These bikes gonna be there. Banshee's gonna be there, and I appreciate Ltar because he caught me when I was young. And he put me on a horse and wagon. He said, just let the horse go wherever it go without even had to stir it. It was a trained horse. Just like you gotta train yourself to a bike and all. And he was just telling me like, man, this how you really hustle. Like starting off from Arab. And I never forget that. I never forget that.
Right.
Like that's a day that I always love about him. Like, and every time I see him, he know because it go back to horse days, not just bikes.
Right.
But now it's all in one.
I did see people riding a horse around the city. It tripped me out. Like, Vaughn be on the horse.
He still got horses. He got goats and all kinds of stuff.
Vaughn like the farmer.
Yeah, I bought my first 4-wheeler from Mr. William, Bill's Murray up car wash. He the one that owned the stable.
What was that? What kind of 4-wheeler was that?
It was a little red. I never knew the 4-wheeler. Cause I tried to chase y'all down before on Pratt Street, Pratt and Arlington. Y'all look back at me like, who is this little kid?
Right.
I'm like, hey, I'm the new. Hey, I'm trying to get in. The only thing I knew was how to just put my feet on a wheelie bar and just with no back brake, just this, and I knew how to do that. Just couldn't catch me because he was too fast with the bikes. And I know my bike was slow. Then the knockers tried to catch me. They rolled off. I tried to turn and act like I'm one of them. Like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up? So they looked at me like, oh yeah, he know what he doing. I really didn't.
Right.
Whole time my chain popped, but they didn't even know. They just was gone because the knock was right there on Pratt and Curry. I like, God, please be with me. So I hurried up, hopped out my bike while the police passed by Mount Clay Junction. I hurried up, hopped on my bike. This when I was just young. I pulled, grabbed my chain, backed my bike up real fast, but they noticed like, oh, something wrong with that bike because he off it. I hurried up, backed the chain on up, and I turned around because I knew they was coming. When I came, I just went up the one-way Pratt Street, and I had to wheelie. If I didn't wheelie, they would have chased me.
Right.
But by them seeing me wheelie, they just left me alone.
And that was your forthcoming.
Man, that was probably my first 2 weeks to having the bike, about to get it took.
What was your choice? bike or four-wheeler?
Four-wheeler all day. And it's the reason why.
It's a coincidence that you had a bike that time.
Yeah, because that's the only thing I had.
All right, I got you. I'm just wanting to see.
And not only that, the only reason why I took the four-wheeler side because we ain't had that many four-wheeler guys back then. I feel as though, and I feel like I need to come in that lane. And that
What was
my
y'all
lane.
Banshee game early, like starting off with? Y'all had the whole movement out here in the
Early
90s.
Banshee
like,
game?
Yeah. How many was it? Was it a flux or was it just a sprinkle?
But it depends on the year time frame because at one time, I could think back when nobody had no Banshees here.
Right.
You had one person who had a Banshee and the rest of the city didn't even know what the hell it was. Like I remember Tyree had a Banshee. Nobody knew what the hell it was. Right? So then there's another guy named Corey had a Banshee. Everybody had blasters.
Right.
Nobody knew what the fuck it was.
Right.
And then everybody's like, yo, why is his shit so fast?
Yo, who was the dude that had the Banshee that was super nice? I think he was the mailman or something. He drove delivery.
Charlie Mack.
He was fire.
Charlie Mack.
He was different.
Definitely was.
I seen
He was-
him
right.
yesterday in the delivery truck.
Oh, yeah?
Still drive the UPS. I told him bring his Banshee out. He told me he might come out one day.
He
He
definitely
might
was
one
different.
day.
Yeah, he was
But-
different.
Who inspired you on the four-wheeler? That made you just say, no dirt bike, it got to be a four-wheeler.
I feel like all the four-wheeler guys, I ain't gonna lie. I'm
Come on, you could be.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say Pee Wee because he was the Banshee. His cousin, what's his name? Because I always came to you as a child and asked you about these guys. It was another one who had a blue Banshee back there, but he was heavy set, and his cousin used to ride horses. And I was asking about the guy, but he rest in peace to his soul. I forgot his name, but he used to be heavy set way back then, and he was nice, but he always knew how to speed shift it. Like he keep his bike freshly clean. It was blue. It looked just like my bike, and that's the reason why I kept that bike type of color because a lot of them really had blue bikes. Not only that, New York came down with that DMX, and when I seen them all came off that truck with Yada Queen, because I was there when Yada fell. That's my baby. That's my heart.
Jaji.
Yeah. I call it Yada. Yeah, Yada Queen. Whatever y'all call
Jaji.
it. But what we
Just call her the queen, man.
The queen.
There you go.
But she came on. We like, man, you don't know how to ride that. She looked at us like, what? She hopped on it. She fell, but when she got back on it, she never fell again. It was like amazing.
Right.
It was amazing
We
to see.
shot that video. We was outside till about 5 o'clock in the morning. shooting that
Yeah,
video.
I'm trying to hang on people next to get in the DMX video
Right.
and all that. Matter of fact, not only that, I was living on Atton Street in North Avenue back in the day. So my homeboy Razor, rest in peace Razor, Angelo Ferguson, my homeboy Razor rode my little pedal bike. So he came to me like, yo, DMX at the gas station. And I'm like, you lying. Like, you lying, no DMX, no gas station. I'm telling you, Shawn. But only reason why he was telling me because he know my passion about bikes.
Okay.
Whole time, DMX had 2 Suburbans, green Suburbans with red four-wheelers on the back. I'll never forget this day. Because I was like, wow, this really is DMX. And soon I got there, he was leaving. But it was a reason why God had it all set up. He was leaving, so when he left, he turned around, was coming up. He made a U-turn, but he was like coming up McCullough. He stopped at the red light. He looked right at me, dead in my face. And I just looked at him like,
You know what pissed me off about that day we shot that video? Somebody stole my goddamn T-shirt and my scarf that they gave me.
What they gave you, the Rough Rider scarf?
Yeah, that scarf was hard as shit. I was mad as hell somebody stole that scarf because I had tied it on my number plate.
Okay.
Man, somebody stole that shit off my number plate. I was mad as hell. I was like, yo.
somebody ripped mine when Jada Kiss signed the back of my shirt when he was getting on the trailer. So I was hurt. I was hurt for that because I'm like, dang, DMX signed, Jada Kiss signed my shirt when he got on the trailer, and I tried to show it to a guy, you know what I mean? But he looked at it like, damn, you see back of your shirt? Straight ripped it and ran. And this is what I like about the bike life guys back in my day. They didn't deal with me if you was like disobedient, disrespectful, you know what I mean, out of the way. So they tell you go somewhere about yourself, just like the horses. So when I was about to try to run and fight the guy, whoever it was, someone grabbed me like, no.
Don't do that.
Like, leave it alone. And I was hurt.
Right.
Because I'm like, Jada Kiss just signed my shirt, like, and I had all the shirt. I had the white.
He gonna name the colors.
I had the white and silver Rough Rider shirt. I had the red and silver Force Surface shirt. I had the black and red Bloodline shirt. And I had the lock shirt that was white and something.
You think you still want that autograph?
We can get it for you.
You want it, we get the autograph. 'Cause you might need that out of Jeep. We'll get you the autograph. You need that autograph to fix it?
Yeah, I love
tell Jadakiss.
Jadakiss, I want your autograph. I want to go at DMX funeral because I feel like 20 years from now, from right here, I ain't really had a chance to see him again because I'm young. And Baltimore people, we don't young guys like us don't live. And we gonna get to that story.
Jada,
but yeah,
Jada outside all day.
Yeah, they outside. Get an autograph for you probably won't be no problem.
He had this little Remy in his hand. I think he was drinking Remy back then. I was like, all right. He hopped up on the trailer.
He probably signed the back of his shirt and said,
yeah, and I was appreciative of it.
Nah,
and I just felt like we had a good time. We right here and we ain't going anywhere.
You're a passionate dude, man. It just spews out of you when you talk. But when you on the bike, you turn it. Like I rode with you a few times, and I be like, yo, is the plastics coming off, or is he standing on the plastic? Yo, he just
I was going to tell you that he be standing on the plastic. See, most people, that's one thing I did notice. A lot of people when they Superman on the four wheeler, they either standing on the bar or they stand on the seat.
Right.
He be standing on the actual side fenders and he be dancing on.
That's what I'm trying to say.
They be flat, then he be jumping around.
Yo, why you do that?
Cause I'm different.
Okay.
I mean, everybody got moves. I'm not the best. I'm just one of the best.
I ain't never seen a wheelie bar on your bike. I ain't never seen you with a wheelie bar. I just seen you all over the plastic.
I'll be having them. I mean,
he be on there. He just don't use it.
There's certain times when if it's a rough ride, it's gonna be a rough ride.
Okay. Yeah, he don't be using it. He don't care train tracks, pothole. He still.
I'm just thank God blessed to be here at that time.
He definitely aggressive on that Banshee, man.
Don't care. He don't care about hitting that ground. Tell him.
Yeah, but I gotta start caring now.
He don't care hit that ground.
You right.
He has some serious falls.
He take them spills. He don't be caring.
Yeah, man, I just took a spill. Took 2 spills in like less than 1 month.
Did you ever you rode in New York before?
Yes,
right.
I rode there. It was fun. I had fun with Combo the Kid, and that's when I went to meet Combo the Kid.
That's the guy, the kid from Brooklyn with the yellow bike, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I had fun with him. I tried to go at him, bike all messed up. I just learned so much from this bike life. It showed me how I even come at when I do ride.
What you learned though? Because a lot of people don't learn, so I want to hear what you learned.
You gotta learn how to make sure your bike's straight when you come at a person. If you bringing that smoke, like, cause. 9 times out of 10, it don't be you. It may be your bike. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And sometimes your bike he trying to give you all he can give you, but you ain't get him that much. So sometimes you gotta really put in on your bike.
People use that as an excuse, even when they ain't got no smoke to give somebody. They be like, "Oh, I messed up.
My bike ain't running right.
My bike ain't right." I done seen them do it 100 times.
Well, I lose. I don't care. Long as I'm in the battle, I will lose. I don't care. I want to lose.
You ain't got no problem losing.
It doesn't. If you could see me, I go at workout. I go at my man 2-Stroke. I go at Combo. I go at Envy. Any of them, and they love me. They never said nothing bad about me. They just know Shawn gonna bring his fun with it.
Fun. That's good.
And I enjoyed it.
That's good.
I enjoyed it every chance we got, especially with that boy workout.
As soon as you put it in, like, all right, start over. We gonna run his back. We gonna run his back. Fuck that.
Yeah, I got workout. I felt like I got workout down in Atlanta, and I did that drag and stuff that you ain't like. That's why I stopped it. You told me, Shawn, stop doing that. When I tried drag, but I felt like that was my finishing move. Man,
what do you do, like the drag, like boy from DC? With dragging his body?
Body on the ground. It's called a dead man walking.
That shit Polo King. You talking about Polo King? Oh, I even land on. That shit scares me.
But then one day, Cleveland.
What he told you? Hey, stop doing that.
Yeah, it was. But one day, Cleveland, I was riding, and I had that goddamn workout behind me. He was working at my. Seemed like when we got to wherever we got to, he turned. I said, he got me. You got it. Yeah. I couldn't do nothing about it.
It'd be funny though, cause that's how we be doing right now when all of us pull our Banshees out.
Right.
All of us would be going at it. Me, him, Big Numb,
all
of us going at each other, and then it depends on what's getting ready to happen in traffic. Who gonna put down?
Right.
And one put down, we be.
Yo, I be feeling like Big Numb. I feel like Big Numb be cheating. Yo, cause it don't look like that Banshee don't look like it's like a blaster.
That's what I thought. That's what I. Hold on now. I'm going to. You're not gonna do my man like that.
When he switch lanes. He just move his shoulder like this.
Heavyweight hitter.
He like, God damn.
Yo.
We pulling on out. He just do like this the whole
Numb got a cheat code, yo. That's not that's a Banshee 80 to Numb.
He different. I'm just saying. He different.
He definitely a heavyweight hitter.
Yo, but one thing about him, to be so big, he got swag.
Heavyweight hitter?
Yeah, he definitely a heavyweight hitter, man.
He gonna get on whatever. 65.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring that swag out you.
65, 85, 125.
Yeah, no crazy,
he gonna do him.
And I feel like I bring out some of him too. That's why I'm happy that I got this little lane, because when they do come out and do certain tricks on me and all that, I be happy because I don't really see them, him or none of me do that type. They not. They stay in their lane.
Right.
And I understand them because they ain't got time to be falling on.
Right.
I understand they got stuff to lose on that. But when I do see them do something different.
That last fall, man, him fell at the same day. Look, the city was pissed. Yeah, I fell, he fell, both of us injured, both our hands injured, and we the only 2 mechanics.
Yeah, right.
Everybody like, yo,
it's down.
What we gonna do?
I remember, the one fall when you the one fall that damn near went viral. The world loved that.
Oh, that shit did go viral.
When you hit the car.
Sheesh. Oh my God.
It was like the haters and the people that love you. It's like we got his ass in that. We finally got his ass in that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that was probably one of the winest time. I think everybody probably, even me, got his ass.
That nigga hit that car so hard.
And nobody knew why I fell. Only people knew why I fell was Manny and Mook.
Okay.
They were the only 2 who knew why I fell. Everybody else just thought I just fell for no reason.
Right.
But Mook, like, yo, it's a sinkhole. The sinkhole was about the size of this table.
Was that sinkhole as deep as Larry? When Larry
no, it
went
wasn't like Larry shit. Larry shit was a cave.
Right.
This shit was so, man, that shit about the size of this table. My whole wheel went in that shit. That shit just sent me flying up. I didn't even see that motherfucker.
Hey, look. They reposted the fuck out that video. I said, man, we knew why you ain't want to post it because it was gonna be hot.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something? How about that time when you first saw me?
When I first
at Carroll Park, and I think Wayne was like, "That's Shawn, that's Banshee Killa." I'm like, "Whoa." I said something to you like, "Yeah, watch me, I got you."
Nah, what you should have said to him like, "What the fuck you looking at, you old woman?"
Fuck that nigga. I don't think about that nigga. I done told you to pack a million times. But when I seen you, I was just like, the plastics is everywhere, but this nigga is not stopped. Like you just was doing a multiple of shit.
No. You know what I laugh at is when he doing all that shit and he on the 4-stroke. When he do all that shit on the 4-stroke, I be laughing like, yo, the bike not going nowhere.
Now my Banshee girl cheating on him.
He doing all Banshee tricks on the 4-stroke.
So the 4-stroke only doing roughly 10, 15 miles an hour.
Banshee boo, I won't cheat on you no more, okay?
He tap dancing on the seat so slow. I mean, his feet is just like.
Yo, but you do a lot, like.
Doing?
But if you, as we sit here talking, I'm like, damn, he do be all over the plastic. New trick alert every day.
No, I get a new trick alert every time I cheat on a 4-stroke. On a 4-stroke, that's when I get a new trick alert.
But when did you actually jump to actually like? I'm gonna say when you considered yourself where you got nice. When was that?
I would say when I was nice. When I thought I was good, it was like when I was like, I think it was 13 or 12, 13. I felt like I was in my bag, but now I was on the Banshee. Not really then. Now you bet. Now I think I really got nice like on the Banshee because the way y'all was like, man, that warrior, man, you need him.
Oh, I forgot you had
a warrior.
I had to start from a warrior.
I forgot he had that.
One day I was just riding, and next day my cousin came around like, you William? It was just like in 1 hour.
Right.
I already had it in me. I just that, you know how you in the city, your mother, somebody will move you away from certain areas. So I had to get away from West because it was just like, a kid shouldn't be in this type of stuff as a child.
Right.
So I had to know what my mother was talking about and deal with how my godfather made dealing. So I was in church and all that. So I had to be humble to my elderlies.
No, you definitely have a respectful vibe, man.
When I got the chance to come out,
you went crazy.
I came out. I was sneaking over the park. I was coming through the park. I was always at the park, just like the park was just the heart. It been the heart since day one, I think.
Let's see.
Like if you wanted, it was just like the heart. So once I got back around them, it was like, oh, here it is. Now you need to really get into it.
Your name was Banshee. You definitely was Shawn the Banshee Killa.
I felt like I was just right where I needed to be at then.
You took a long break.
Yeah, what's one?
the one that we setting it up. Right?
What's one?
The long break. Yeah.
Do you think this one was a long?
No. When you took a long break from riding.
Right.
You know, in this bike life, is people have ups and downs in their life, so it's reason why, you know. And then I came around from y'all. Like when I mean y'all, I was scared to ask people sometimes because you don't want to ask someone you fuck up their bike, then you got no money to pay for. Like that stuff is real. Like, and
I'm glad you think like that.
Cause I was humble. Listen, I was humble as a child. Like, it started with me with my own bike, my own little four-wheeler. And I was in crossfire shooting with my own bike.
Right.
And I shouldn't have been. And that's only because I shouldn't have just rode this man moped and I fell on it.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
It was all personal. It was just stuff I need to learn about.
So, switching gears, I'm taking a break. And if you don't mind,
Go ahead.
I just remember, I remember that, you know, Instagram tell everything, and then and they were saying about your incident, what happened to you, and it's by the grace of God you're here, because you talk about it a lot. Can you fill us in a little bit?
I feel as though when you're in this street or you living in poverty, I mean, I feel as though like they say you live by, you die by. That's true. And then but me, I feel like the reason why I'm here is because I had a lot of good deeds that people don't even know.
Okay.
Like, I'm always that type of person that willing to do a good deed no matter what. People don't even know I probably done helped build churches or been in a church. And it been Sundays whereas though I wanted to ride. And I see them coming past Fulton and Rice's Town, and it's probably the loudest church on the block. But that's that church Shawn in, because I started off with a football and a helmet, then I went to church, but it was still bike life too. And then it was like, I was a little confused. Should I ride bike? Should I go to church? And then that right there was breaking me to be humble. And I feel as though, yeah, my little incident, me getting hit up all them times or whatever, however it was, 20 holes.
So hold time out. So your incident, I remember the incident, but you don't even supposed to be here for what happened to you.
Yeah, because I was, a person grabbed me. I said, a good Samaritan. A good Samaritan took me to Good Samaritan. So I seen like, this was all about God. I had to make like 3 rights just to get to the hospital and 1 left. So Good Samaritan took me to Good Samaritan. Good Samaritan couldn't do nothing with me. So Good Samaritan had to Scott trial, like shock
helicopter.
Shock trauma.
Yeah, shock trauma.
How many times did you get shot?
Man, I had I count on my own body, I thought it was at least like 22 holes or more, at least.
22 times?
Yes, and I feel like, and I had like, when I noticed, it probably was like three bullets left in me, but my mother said it was 20 holes and probably 10 bullets.
Whew. What was going through your head, man?
The first thing when I happened and when I did got shot, I said, if it's your will, Lord, let it be done. See, it said I'm biblical too. You know what I mean? So I know how to connect with God. I don't know how, I mean, it said you gotta, one thing I'm gonna tell anybody, you gotta have a relationship with something. Like, you gotta have a good relationship with your religion, with God. You know what I mean? Something positive, because in the long run, that stuff help you out. Like, it's, in the long run, when you respect your neighbors, it help you out for another year, another day or something.
Right.
You don't know when it's gonna help you out, but eventually, when you're going through your struggle, your trials and tribulation, and you see that little bridge that helped you across, you're gonna understand, oh, it's because I gave all my money to this tithes. What some of y'all don't understand. People don't understand that. Or I was a good offering, or I was humble to this church. I was humble enough to not to get off these drums or this organ while they going past, and my bishop knew I wanted to come outside and ride, but I'm gonna just stay a little hour long.
Right.
It may take like 7, 6 o'clock, or they may go in. It may hurt me too sometimes, because I try to catch up with the pack, they probably be all gone, so I just gotta leave it as a Sunday.
Did you, well, it's obvious you here by the grace of God, thanks for that, but when you were getting better, did you feel like I'm riding again, or you didn't want to ride no more?
When I got better, I couldn't leave from it. I came around, that's why I was around, God had me around him. And it was like, when I thought I wasn't gonna be able to ride, it was like, no, you going to ride. It made me feel like it was gone.
You didn't lose like no hand movement?
I lost all that.
What you lost?
It was to the point, I had all this there, my whole left side was
paralyzed?
Basically, lower paralyzed. They thought that my leg was gonna be amputated. I rode your Banshee or somebody's bike, yeah, and I got surgery back on my leg because I felt like by the happening, felt like my leg went back.
Right.
People really don't know my leg still be crackling and cranking. Like, I still ain't go do another surgery because I was scared. I was tired of it. I was just tired of keep on going through surgery after surgery. And I just prayed to God to make it better. And now I don't know what's going on. I've been
Is you back?
You think I'm back?
I ain't. You look like you back, man.
Yeah, I'm back.
You back?
I'm back enough.
Okay,
Back
okay.
enough.
Okay.
He get
I asked Wayne. I mean, you think I'm back? Cause
when he first came, I ain't even gonna lie. When he first came back, he was definitely rusty.
Okay.
But now he's definitely back to wild ass Shawn.
Oh, so you basically could just anybody could get the smoke because you back.
And then another thing, my brother named Wild Out Charles, and Wild Out Red. They call him Wild Out Reds. Rest in peace.
Okay.
He got killed March the 9th.
Sorry
and I
to
feel
hear
like that's another reason I'm be wilding out.
Okay.
So if anybody understand the reason why I do this because my brother going. I feel like I gotta keep what he like. He love. He don't even deal with it, but he loved the joy to see me riding. Like when I feel like I come through his block, he the loudest one, and it's just awesome. Just
I think I remember calling you on FaceTime. You was in the house and we talked.
Yeah.
We got out the hospital. We chopped it up on FaceTime. But you know, I don't want to go all the way back there. I'm just glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're back.
Before we put your ass on this hot seat, you want a shot or something?
You want a shot or something?
Yeah.
You
I'm
can
big
pick
with
whatever.
the
What
shot.
you want?
You
The
said
Coke?
bad.
What you want, man?
Try.
I don't know. I'm gonna take one of these shots or whatever.
Light or dark.
We not gonna pour it for you. Now.
Let's
You can
go
pour your own shit.
dark.
Yeah, I give you the bottle. You can pour your own.
Yeah.
You gonna go dark? All right, here you go.
Cause it's about to get sizzling in here.
It's gonna get sizzling.
Yeah, I only drink, but I told myself I'm gonna do this for this one.
Okay. That's from Potoro.
Sponsor.
That's from
whoever it is,
Potoro.
Shout out. Yeah, what is it called?
Potoro.
Potoro. Let's go.
I thought she was back.
Light his ass up.
now we gonna light your ass up now.
Y'all see the flames?
Okay, that's right. All right, Wayne, you can tell.
Put him on the hot seat. Now we're gonna ask you. Of course, you know you gotta ask about smoke. Now, I'm gonna break the smoke question down for you. When you first was in your prime on the Banshee, who you want to smoke with?
That was a
And
good
now
question.
that you back,
Who you want to smoke with now?
who you want to smoke with?
Damn.
So you got a prime
I got
question?
it. It's
When you
two.
said
It's
you
already
question,
got
right?
it. My man already listen.
And
Listen.
now, because
I already
times
know.
have changed. You know,
Right.
like somebody who might have
Yeah.
pissed you off or
Yeah.
something. You be like,
I
man,
already
yeah.
I got you. When I first wanted smoke, shout out to my man, Two Stroke Prince. That's my dog. Like, yeah. When he had it. I don't care what nobody said. That man had that Banshee down pat. I like how he drifted. He did everything to it. I even had to ride his own bike just to see how hype his bike was. Like, when I go at you with smoke, I want smoke and I want to see how your bike feel, just to know.
But you ain't no cheat code.
Yeah, like that's me. That's
Okay.
been me from day one, from A$AP Ty to anybody.
Okay.
Like I do that. I even told Gucci Joe, he came at me
Joe.
with three different type of bike. The last bike, I said, who bike is this? He said, that's Ty's bike. I said, that ain't Ty. You tell me that was his bike, man. I said, that's the one. That's Punch.
Right.
Hawaiian Punch was that, and I you know.
So Prince is on your radar.
No, Prince was the one on my radar.
Okay, so who was on your-
Because I went at it, I came at him by myself, and it was just a friendly battle. It was just that I wanted to smoke one, and I wanted to see where it was at. But then, not only that, Prince taught me how to, when you come at a person's city, you better come correct.
Okay.
Like, that's anybody that come in my city. Like, I might not got all the moves, but I know my city. So it's like, when you come, you gotta come correct. And a person who I do want to smoke is Dom Man. I want that.
Ooh,
I ain't
that's
gonna lie.
That's a class.
I like him.
Yo,
I ain't
listen,
gonna lie. I like him.
I don't want to take over your hood, but Damir really like the
Yeah,
underrated.
he a bad motherfucker.
He a bad motherfucker. He underrated, man.
I'm a bad motherfucker in my city.
Right,
But
But
you
you-
know,
but
like
right,
I
right.
said plenty times on the podcast, every time Damien comes up, until you leave your state and start traveling,
Yeah, Damir, you gotta come on,
we
man.
got problems.
Right.
Oh, he what?
He will not leave Connecticut.
Damn man, come on. Win or lose. I want to meet you. I ain't gonna lie.
not
I
leave
want to
Connecticut.
see the power bag.
I talked to him.
Come to my city.
Look, I talked to him.
I say you
he
could
said,
come.
He said he leaving this year.
Say he leaving this year?
He said this year he
Damir,
was
come on,
going.
let's go, yo.
That's telling Wayne, come to Alce, come
We
to
gonna see.
Baltimore, please.
All right. Anybody else?
Yeah, it's two more.
Who's that, brother?
Wayne and Numby. Cause you know why?
Why? Tell me.
Cause you know that's any given Sunday.
Yeah, any given Sunday all the time right now. I gotta get up to them too. They ain't my competition in my city.
That's any given Sunday.
That's my competition, and there's no lie. And whenever he my man out, it's win or lose. I don't care. I'm just trying to do the best that I can do.
Respect that.
Cause every chance I go at you, I'm gonna get better and better and better.
Got you.
And I appreciated it.
Man, listen, man, I'm glad you here, still alive, breathing. You can sit down with us.
Thank
you got
God.
another shot with your life, man, because
I can't get no praise.
Anything you want to add before we check?
anything, yeah.
Anything you want to tell the people they might want to know?
Because you damn sure an angel.
Like I say, believe in stuff. I mean, I don't know. Till next time, let's have fun, enjoy this life. What I really want to tell everybody, we got a whole another 6 months of this year. Let's live, let's have fun. I mean, let's come together like we supposed to, like unity. Let's bring back all this bike life fun like we used to have, enjoyable times. We don't care if we going out, eat, bowling, whatever. Let's just bring back what we need to bring back.
Say no more.
Like our culture. I mean, because since day one, I was loving it. I love it. And I just want to bring it back. I don't want all that animosity here, all that got to be washed out with some dish detergent or some type.
He said dish detergent.
Something.
We
out of here, man. We get you out of here, man. Let's take a ride, man. No doubt.
Let's go. Hey everyone, it's Baltimore, Shawn, Baltimore, Banshee Killa, the Banshee Killa. Give a shout out to Raise It Up, GHB, to any of their sponsors. I enjoy this podcast. I feel like this is one of my first podcasts, so I appreciate it to Shay and Wayne for bringing me on here. Until then, see me another time. Let's take a ride.
Now with this life like I'm flipping that throttle, streets got me feeling like Mike. Right, I'm talking 8th Ave to Cherry Hill. For years they heard about the stories and we legends still. Let's take a ride.